Good morning everyone. Today we will discuss about the demonstration of the experiment on the Scott connection of two transformers. Okay. So in this experiment we require one auto transformer, two transformers, that is having the two different rating, having the same ratings of 2 kVA and different tapping settings, and also we require 5 ammeters, so A1, A2, A3 and A4 and A5, and similarly we require 2 voltmeters V1 and V2, and we require 2 resistive loads. So this is resistive load 1, that one is resistive load 2. So now we'll start do the connection for the Scott connection experiment. Why we require the Scott connection means, suppose if you want to convert 3-phase to 2-phase conversion, we require the Scott connection. Okay. So coming to the connection diagram, we have a 3-phase system. For 3-phase we have 3 phases R, Y, B and 1 neutral. So this is the input from the supply mains. So this can be connected to the auto transformer input. So therefore, R is connected to the input of auto transformer R, Y is connected to the input of auto transformer Y, and B is connected to B, and neutral is connected to the neutral point. Okay, so this is the input connection. Now output of the auto transformer is connected to the, so R phase goes to the ammeter 1, and another point of the R that is connected to the transformer 86.6% tapping of teaser transformer. So this one is the teaser transformer, this is the main transformer. Okay, both are 2 kVA rating, 230 volt supply. Okay, so now 86% is completed, and second point, 0 point, that is goes to %50 of the main transformer winding. This is 50% of the main transformer winding. So this is about the teaser transformer connection. This is over. Now take Y connection. So connect Y connection to the second ammeter, ammeter 2, first point, and takes second point of ammeter is connected to the, there is 100% tapping of the main transformer, that is 415 volt. So next one is, next point of the main transformer, that is 0 point, that goes to the ammeter 3, second point, and B phase, that B phase is connected to the ammeter 3, first point. So the primary connections are over. Now we need to connect secondary connection of the two transformers. So secondary of the teaser transformer and secondary of the main transformer. So first, secondary of the teaser transformer, that can be connected to the ammeter. This secondary of teaser transformer, that goes to the ammeter, common point. Next 10 volts, 10 ampere point, that is connected to the first load phase point. Okay, and second point, neutral point of the load, that goes to the return path to the secondary S2 of the transformer, that is the teaser transformer. So next connection is for secondary of the main transformer. For that, again, that is goes to the ammeter, common point, to the S1, secondary terminal 1, and secondary terminal 2, and ammeter 10 ampere goes to phase terminal of the load R, and neutral terminal of the load that goes to the return path to the main transformer. That is the return path. So this is about the connection diagram of the SCOT connection. So now before going to the experiment, so we should know the procedure how to do the experiment. So for that we have two different load. So one is for uniform loading, second one is for non-uniform loading. Okay, so first we will do for uniform loading. Before that we need to connect voltmeter connection. That is, voltmeter is connected across the terminals, that is R phase and Y phase. This is called as V1. Another voltmeter terminal connected to the secondary of the main transformer. This is the voltmeter second one and second point. So across we need to connect. Okay, so voltmeter connections are over. So now we need to perform the experiment. So input is on, R phase, Y phase, B phase indicator is on. So before that the auto transformer is under 0 position. Now slowly increase the voltage up to 230 volt. So we are not giving 415 volt here, even though it is a 3-phase transformer, because we are converting 3-phase to 2-phase. So we are connected to the only 86.6%. That's why we need to apply reduced voltage, like that is 230 volts. So VAC, so this is the V1, it is showing gradually increase the voltage. So there is 230 volt. So you note down the readings of voltmeter 1 as well as voltmeter 2. So voltmeter it will showing 127 volt. So we need to calculate K value. For that purpose V2 divided by V1. Okay, 127 divided by 229. So that will give the value of K. You note down in your book. So and these are all no load readings. So because we are not switched on any loads, that's why all ammeter readings are 0. Okay, so initially we need to switch on the both the loads uniformly. So I will put 3 ampere load. So here 1 ampere, 2nd ampere, 3rd ampere. So 3 loads are on in the first loading, and again I will switch on 3 loads in the second loading. So now I have put, so we have put the 3 amps load in both the resistive load. So note down the readings. So V1 is 229 volts and V2 is 124 volts. I1 is 1.07 amps, I2 is 1.09 amps, and I3 is 1.03 amps. And similarly, so this is I4 shows 1 ampere. Okay, and I5 showing, so we need to take double, because we have connected to 10 ampere. So take upper scale. So upper scale reading means this is 0.5 into 2, so that will becomes 1 ampere. So now again I will put another 2 loads. So here 5 ampere, there 5 ampere. Okay, and observe the readings. Voltage readings 228, V2 is 122, and current I1 is equal to 1.72, I2 is 1.73, I3 is 1.64, and I4 is 2.1 ampere, and here I2 is 1.25 into 2, so that is you need to take 2.5 ampere. Okay, So, and I will take another reading. We'll put 7 ampere here, 7 ampere here, so equal loading, and observe the reading of voltage 226 volt, 120 volts V2, 2.35 A1, 2.35 A2, 2.26 A3, and ammeter 4 reading, so that it shows 3.2 ampere, and fifth meter, that is showing 1.7 into 2, so that is 3.4 ampere. Okay, and this is about uniform loading. So now we will conduct for non-uniform load. So I will keep 7 ampere as it is there itself, and I will reduce this is to 3 ampere. So I will put load 1 is 3 ampere and load 2 is 5 ampere. Okay, now it is unbalanced load. So both the loads are not uniform. One is connected to 3 amps, another one is connected to 5 amps. So, and observe the readings. And V1 is 231, V2 is 121. Current I1 is 1.08, I2 is 1.5, I3 is 1.5, I4 is 1 ampere, and I5 is 1.5 into 2. So that is not 1.5, 1.25 into 2, that is 2.5. Okay, and similarly take another reading. So there 5 ampere is there, so I will put another 1 ampere here. This is 4 ampere and that is one is the 5 ampere loading, and that can be equally shared by the both main transformer and diesel transformer. Voltage rating is 229, second voltage is 122, and 1.4 I1, 1.6 I2, 1.56 I3. So now it is 1.7 1.6 amps, and here so 1.3 1.2, so 1.2 means multiplied by 2, 2.4. So last I will take another reading. I will put this is 5 ampere, and I will change this one to 7 ampere. Okay, and observe the reading. You can put maximum loading of this for 2 kVA transformer is up to 8.6 ampere. You can put maximum load, that is 8.6. You cannot cross 8.6 ampere. Okay, so we have put only one is 7 ampere, another one is 5 ampere. So take the reading: 228 volts, 119 volts V2, and I1 is 1.72, I2 is 2.2, and I3 is 2.08 ampere, and I4 reading is 2.1 ampere, and I5 reading you need to take a double scale, so 1.7, that is 3.4 ampere. So this is about the experiment. After taking the experiment, we need to switch off all the loading, come to 0 position. Also switch off all the loading. Okay, and reduce the auto transformer to 0 position. Okay, so then switch off the main supply. So this is the demonstration about the SCOT connection. After taking the reading, go through the calculation whatever I have told in the theory part. So you need to calculate the teaser transformer current and main transformer current. Okay, and calculate and theoretical values to compare with the practical results. So this is about the SCOT connection experiment. So thank you very much.